Looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
Good evening, everybody. Folks, we got a great one here tonight at Northview High School as the Sailors coming to town to face the Wildcats. It's the top two teams in the OK Gold face off here this evening. You won't want to miss a second of that here on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Weights have been lifted. Sprints have been run. Preparation for today's game is history. It's time to get it done. You're listening on MichiganSportsRadio.com. Weights have been lifted. Weights have been lifted. Sprints.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
You order groceries, schedule appointments, and rides online. So why not house cleaning? Sweep is West Michigan's go-to residential cleaning service. Order cleanings in minutes by selecting.
Having a hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com to schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone as we have a great one tonight. This game was supposed to take place 2 days ago, 48 hours ago. It was originally scheduled for the 21st, the Tuesday. And then, of course, as Januaries in Michigan tend to be, a little bit of snow came down, and really the entire area got completely thrown off their game, off tilted, and basketball games were postponed. This one was originally rescheduled for the next day, yesterday, the 22nd, that Wednesday. And, of course, the snow just kept on falling, and we had to push it another 24 hours. But long last, we are here for this top 10 matchup in the Michigan Sports Radio Remax Power Poll. The number 9 Sailors of South Christian coming into this game at 8-3. Facing the number 4 team in the power poll, the Northview Wildcats. This is a conference matchup where two teams, number 1 and number 2 in the OK Gold, face off. Northview 10-2, wins early. Godwin Heights on the road, a commanding 74-29 victory. After that, traveling to Rockford, winning that one by about 20 points. Went to Granville. And then after that game at Granville, they faced the Rams at the Calvin Invite. This is the Storm Invite at Calvin. The great game, 49-57 loss. Mind you, Rockford is the number one team in the power poll, the Remax United Power Poll. They are currently 12-1, and they bested the Wildcats. The Wildcats got back on track, knocked off Mona Shores before traveling across the state and facing Ann Arbor Huron at the D-Zone Invitational at Clarkston. Ann Arbor Huron currently 9-2. And then just went on a winning spree. Ferndale, Grand Rapids Union, Wyoming, Middleville TK, Warren Lincoln, which was a classic at East Kentwood, a nail-biter 4-point victory over Warren Lincoln. And then West Catholic commanding victory 2 games ago. And then Wayland a week after that. Sailors coming in at 8-3. Sailors open the season off with a loss, actually, 72-55 to crosstown rival Grand Rapids Christian. And then got back on track, a 2-point win against Holland Christian, followed by a 6-point loss to Unity Christian, and then a loss to Byron Center at the Calvin Invite. They actually played right before Rockford and Northview, so there was some bit of familiarity there. And then victories over Franklin, Alberta, Pewamo, Westphalia, Wyoming, Middleville, Thornapple Kellogg, and West Catholic, Grand Rapids Union, and then a victory over Kalamazoo, Lloyd Norris. So before we get rolling here, we're going to tune in to the national anthem minutes away from tip-off.
Let us now honor and respect their effort. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly play our national anthem.
Well, again, great to have everybody with us. My name is Bryce Sack. Great to have you join us tonight. We have an interesting crowd. This is a snow day, technically, for Northview. So the student section is a little light. Maybe kids will file in as they go, but the rest of the bleachers are starting to fill up because, again, we got a top 10 matchup between the Sailors of South Christian and the Wildcats of Northview. Pre-game show starting lineups brought to you by the Sobey Company. Starters for tonight's action, starting off with South Christian. Number 2, Caleb Ploon. Number 11, Carson Viss. Number 13, Nolan Fackler. Number 32, Ike Scrotenbohr. Number 35, Davis Kemper will be taking the court for the Sailors, opposing them. Number 0, Cam Ryans. He's going to be the one to watch. Him and number 3, Brady Schwartz for Northview. Brady Schwartz actually committed to Western Michigan, so he'll join Carson Viss in Kalamazoo. Rest of the starting lineup is Jake Johnson, followed by Anthony Willis as well. The sophomore will be starting in on the action here tonight. Again, it's gonna be a fun one. I was talking to Todd Scrotenbohr, assistant head coach for the Sailors, a little bit before this game, and South Christian actually did have school today, so you always wonder, what advantage does that give the Sailors just a little more consistency, a little more routine? I know these are high schoolers, so that's sometimes not the biggest deal, but for others, having a snow day, playing video games all day, throws you off your groove a little bit, so we'll see how Northview comes out to play tonight. Again, this is a battle for the top of the OK Gold Conference. Northview's 5-0 in the conference, 10-2 overall. South Christian 4-0, 8-3 overall. Wayland, Wyoming, West Catholic, Thornapple Kellogg, and Grand Rapids Union hold down the rest of the table for within the OK Gold. So tonight's a big one to watch. There will be a rematch here in a couple weeks. Of course, Northview will have to go the opposite way, come down to Byron Center and face the Sailors at home. So we'll get to see these two teams face off twice here. A couple guys to watch for the Sailors. Carson Viss, of course, is the name that everyone is aware of. The senior currently averaging 21 points a game. Davis Kemper, another guy to watch, 11.6 points a game. Davis has been shooting lights out from three, 42% for the big man. Carson's 31%. And Caleb Pluin, another guy to watch, 3-point sharp shooter. He is 22%. But Coach Taylor Johnson feels that he's going to turn the corner here because Sailor's going to need him from deep, and that's just what they are expecting. That was Sobey Company pregame show. We are seconds away from tip-off, and again, folks, great to have you here. This interesting night of basketball, and the tip is up, and it is away, and we are underway here at Northview High School. Northview in the all-white, Sailors in the visiting blue. Northview with the ball. Driving to the lane is Ryans. He's one of those guys to watch. Passes down to Jake Johnson. Johnson over to to Brady Schwartz. Brady Schwartz, cross-court pass to Ryans. Ryans patiently waiting on that right wing, drives, guarded by Plume. Back up top of the key, swings it over to Anthony Willis. Anthony Willis, cross-court pass. Back to Ryans. Ryans' deep three is good. Guarded up tight by Kemper, but it didn't matter. Early three-pointer for Cam Ryans. That's going to be a matchup to watch here as he's going to be one. And just like that, Northview on the attack, a lot of pressure. The ball gets tipped around, exchanges hands, eventually goes to a tie-up between Kemper and Willis. Jump ball. Northview got the ball first, so that should go back to the Sailors.
At this time, we'd like to draw your attention to the center of the floor. Cam Ryans has just scored his 1,000th.
We'll take a break to celebrate Cam Ryans. The sophomore scores his 1,000th point, which is nothing short of unbelievably impressive. So there's a game break to celebrate Cam Ryans there. That's pretty cool. Sailors looking to get on the board here as Northview showing a ton of pressure. Fackler cross court to Plume. Plume drives hard down the middle, high off the glass, too long, tipped around, eventually gathered by Schwartz. Schwartz is going to take it up himself, guarded by Fackler. Drives left hand down the middle, stutters, backing down, spin move over the top. High pass, looking down low for Izzy Hutibi, and that pass gets tipped out of bounds. Back to the Sailors. No pressure this time for Northview as they ease up. But then they go swarm Viss. Viss gives it the scrolling board. Back to Viss. Viss drops down to Kemper. Back to Viss, top of the key. Not a lot of motion for the Sailors. Looking for Viss to operate. He does. Pump fake, drives down the middle. Ooh, just long on that take. No good. Rebounded by Ryan. That's a nice take for Carson Viss. Ryan moving quickly up the court. Drives left to right. Shot goes up. No good. Tipped around. Eventually gathered by the Wildcats. Tipped out to Brady Schwartz. Deep three is no good. Long rebound for Viss. Viss on the move to Plume. Plume at right baseline. Looks down low to Scrotenborg. Scrotenborg back out to Plume. Plume drives right hand. Guarded tightly by Willis. Nice defense by the sophomore Wildcat. to Kemper. Kemper takes a dribble, tries to go down low to Skrotenborg. That one gets tipped away by Izzy Hutibi. Izzy Hutibi, a sophomore, starter for the Wildcats. The tall task of switching on the big man. 5:32 to go in this game. 3-0. Viss takes it down the middle. That one bounces around for a short 5-footer. That's good. Carson Viss on the board early for the Sailors. Sailors in a 1-2-2 zone, respecting the Wildcat three-point shooting. Top of the key is Willis. Willis to Schwartz. Schwartz back to Willis. Willis top of the key trying to attack that zone. Nice passing down to that right block. That one gets tipped out of bounds, but it was a good setup, good play call, good play design, matter of fact, by the Wildcats to attack that zone. 5:01 to go in this exciting first quarter of action. Early three for Cam Ryan, followed by later on Carson Viss two-pointer. As Ryan takes it hard down the middle, gets blocked. That one gets tipped out, goes to Willis, who drives baseline. Steps out of bounds. A couple nice defensive stands for South Christian. What you're going to need to do with these two attacking guards in Cam Ryans and Brady Schwartz. This goes to work on his own, takes it down the left side, that left block. Erratic shot, goes long, rebounded by the Wildcats. Schwartz drives left to right, down that right side. Goes down the lane, gets fouled. Going to go to the line early here. First free throws for either team. Be the first foul. That will send Schwartz to the line. Hey, this first quarter of action is brought to you by Choice One. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by River Ridge Dentistry, Dr. Jeff Helmus and Dr. Alexandra Marion. Take the time to build relationships with patients and their families. From professional teeth whitening to restorative dental implants, the River Ridge team works tirelessly every day to earn your trust with unparalleled customer service that always puts you, the patient, first. Contact them at riverridgedentistry.net. First free throw, no good. Second one's no good. Comes up quite short. Long rebounded by Ploon. Tipped around. Kemper gathers it. Carson Viss now taking up the court as he does, taking on that point guard role. Kemper, the left wing three is long off the back of the iron. Gets tipped around. Fackler with the rebound to Ploon. Top of the key. It's up. Back there. No good again. Sailors looking for that first three-pointer. They're going to call three in the key off the Carson Viss three-point attempt. The attempt's going to be actually no good. Sailors arguing. I think there may be some miscommunication. Can't quite see what the call is. It's going to stay with South Christian. I thought the ref indicated a 3-second violation, but instead, Sailors are going to keep the ball. 4:05 to go in this first quarter of action. 3-2. Northview up on the South Christian. Northview attacking Carson Viss at the top of the key. Passes it to Fackler, who tries to hit Skrotenborg down low, but that pass is just a bit too high beyond the outstretched hands of Skrotenborg. This could be a turnover. There's been a defensive slugfest thus far. Again, 5 points total for each team. We're just under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter of action. Sailors showing an extended, almost looks like a 2-3 zone. Trying to slow down this Wildcat attack. Willis, top of the key, Schwartz. Schwartz down to Ryan. Ryan, pump fake up the middle, off the backboard. It's good. Nice take, getting it down low to big Cam Ryans. Fackler now on the move for South Christian. Drives the lane. Just a bit long, back of the iron. Northview with the rebound. Ryan now drives again to the lane. Aggressive take, and he has played with a purpose thus far in this game. He's trying to get to the hole, and this could be another foul call. It's going to be a foul on Nolan Fackler. So Sailors trying to slow down this attack again. Cam Ryans just scored his 1,000th point in this game. At the line, hits the first. Ryan has all 6 points. He'll go to the line here again. Free throws up, no good. Rebounded by Skroenborg. Resets to Ploon. Austin Burgess in the game. Now taking it up for the Sailors. Assumes that point guard role. Guarded by Willis. Tries to get it to Skroenborg at the top of the key. Guarded by Ryans. Ryans going to call for the foul. Two early fouls for the Wildcats. Kemper on the rebound. The trap's on its way, and they get it. Nice trap for Northview on Burgess. Pick that ball away. End up calling a foul on Burgess, trying to regain himself. Didn't expect that defensive trap right up on that midcourt line. In for Jake Johnson and the inbound pass to Ryans. Ryans to Willis. Willis to Schwartz. Again, Sailors in that zone defense. Nice screen. Willis takes it. He drives to the lane. Blocked by Skroenborg. Nice D by the senior. He gets it to Viss, who's on the move. Stutter steps on Ryans. Takes it hard. And almost a bit of a Euro step. That was a great take. Carson Viss. They're going to call that one on the floor. And scratch that. That one is on the shot. So Carson Viss will head to the line. He's got the first 2 points for the Sailors. Looking to add to that. First free throw is no good. Hey, since 2009, Burgess Surveying has been helping Michigan grow by providing accurate land surveys. Regardless of your project size, you can be confident that they'll complete your land survey with precision. Attention to detail, responsiveness, communication are foundational to the process because these are the qualities our clients appreciate most. That's Burgess Surveying. Carson Viss hits the second. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Again, he has all the points for South Christian as Cam Ryans has all the points for the Wildcats. So the two stars showing out here tonight as Ryans takes it hard down the main. Nice block by Skroenborg again. He's been a force down low. Outlet pass to Viss. Viss takes it down the lane, goes left to right. No foul call. Looked like he may have gotten hit. The ref feels otherwise. Northview regains control. Bit of a back and forth here. Great defensive set. I mean, folks, we're almost to the end of this first quarter, and it's 6-3. And that's not because of lack of offense. That is excellent defense by both of these squads fighting for this conference title. Schwartz takes it down the middle off that ball screen. No foul call. Rebounded by Hutubi. He's going to go to the line. Easy Hutubi goes to the line. Sophomore. Going to get 2 chances here. Wildcats 1 for 4 from free throw. A challenging first quarter of action from the line. But Izzy hits the first. 1:43 to go in this first quarter of action. Glad everybody can join us here tonight. I know we've had some snowy weather, so coming out to a basketball game may be tough. So great to have you join us on Michigan Sports Radio and Sailors Zone airwaves. Second free throw is no good. Burgess taken up for the Sailors, guarded deep by Willis. Great pressure. Looks to Moderman. That pass is errant. Intercepted by the Wildcats as Anthony Willis takes it all on his own for an easy 2. This pressure for Northview really causing problems for this South Christian offense. Burgess looking to make something happen. Ball screen on that left wing from Skroenborg. Gets poked away, gathers himself, stays in the possession of the Sailors. Viss on that right wing looking for that screen. Doesn't take it from Skroenborg. Gets doubled. Up and under. Pump fake is no good. Carson Viss having a hard time finishing. Outlet pass to Ploon. Ploon, that one is deep from 3. Viss with an aggressive rebound. Up, pump fake, up and in. Great effort by Carson Viss to fight for that second possession for South Christian on the offensive rebound. And that was one of the keys to this game. rebounding, and getting back on D. Those are the things that this coaching staff for South Christian wanted to see, and they're seeing it. They just got to see a few shots start to fall. 26 seconds to go in this first quarter of action. Cam Ryan's waiting patiently as the clock's down to 15 seconds, guarded by Burgess, looking for a screen from Jack Van Pruyen to Willis, back to Ryans. Ryan's deep three is good. He's been pure from behind the arc. 3 seconds to go. Carson Viss on the take. Pull it from that right side. That one's going to be short. Might have been blocked. And that's where we find ourselves. 12-5 in a defensive bout in this first quarter of action. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor.
Don't just find yourself, make yourself. Start businesses, build bridges, save lives, raise a whole city. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
Have you recently collided with a deer or been caught in an unfortunate accident? Don't worry, Car Center Collision and Glass is your trusted partner to bring your vehicle back to life. With convenient branches in Cedar Springs, Burton Heights, Alpine, and Big Rapids, we're right around the corner to provide expert assistance. From collision repairs to mechanical fixes, we're your one-stop solution for all your car needs. Check us out at carcentermi.com.
All right, welcome back. A defensive battle in that first quarter of action. 12-5. Wildcats up on the South Christian Sailors. Second quarter of action is brought to you by Burgess Concrete Construction. Since 1984, Burgess Concrete Construction has been excelling at commercial and industrial concrete projects. They offer services in concrete construction, polished concrete, concrete pumping, helical piers, and much more. They're building West Michigan, constructing careers, and developing a future for the next generation. Wildcats will get the ball in the second quarter. Cam Ryans, who had a red-hot start for the Wildcats, takes the ball, guarded by Ploon. Tries to set up something off the ball screen. He's going to reset. Passes it over to Jalen Charity. Charity gets tipped away as he looks for the down low pass to Schwartz. South Christian on the move, moving quickly up the court. Down to Ploon on that left wing. Ploon to Viss. Viss gets doubled. Back to Ploon. Drives down the lane. Nice take. Caleb Ploon on the board tonight. That's one way to see the ball go through the basket. Nice take for the senior. Tough defense by the Sailors. Wildcats get the ball. Charity down to Thomas. That one gets tipped away. Nice defense again by South Christian. Ball skipping around the floor, picked up by Skroenborg up to Ploon. Ploon doesn't have the numbers, is going to reset. Cross-court pass to Fackler. Fackler hands off to Viss. Viss is on his own on that left side. Nice defense by Thomas. But not enough as Carson Viss backs down and bullies him. And one is good. Nice take by Carson Viss, who's been busy down low. Cuts the lead to 3. Great defense off the jump here. It looks like refs are having a conversation with both teams. Motions are high, I would say, but it doesn't feel like it's anything malicious, more just good competitive play. Refs get things right as Ty Brinks checks into the game for Ike Skroenborg. Brinks seeing his first action today. Seeing his minutes also increase as the season goes on. And one free throw is good for Carson Viss. Cuts the lead to 2. 12-2, 6:45 to go in this first quarter of action. Again, that extended 2-3 zone for South Christian. Up on Van Pruyen. Back to Willis. Willis top of the key to Ryans. Ryans back to Willis. Little 1-2 action. Goes down low to Thomas. Back to Schwartz. Nice drive. That one comes up just a bit short. Nice defense by South Christian. Ty Brinks gets fouled on the rebound. right off the jump in this second quarter. Taylor Johnson likes what he sees from the South Christian defense side of the ball. Early in this game, Northview really brought pressure, especially on Viss, trying to get a double up top. We'll see if we see that again. We don't see that here as Viss gets that ball screen to Kemper. Baseline three. That one is rims out. That looked like it maybe got tipped, but nice rebound by Tyler Brinks. Up, no good. But Carson Viss there to clean it up and tie this game up. Carson Viss carrying the Sailors. Sees all the points but 2. Deep three by Schwartz is long. Rebounded by Plune. Plune to Fackler. Fackler to Viss now on the move down the lane. Tough to stop Carson Viss when he works like that. David Channa does not like what he sees. Sailors on a 9-0 run to start the second quarter of action. Northview's seen enough, taking a quick 30-second timeout. So will we here on Michigan.
You ever thought about a career in metal manufacturing? Today, careers in robotics, product development, engineering, and IT are just some of the few of the outstanding careers available. There are hundreds of businesses in West Michigan looking for people just like you and are willing to provide the training you need. Go to youarehired.pma.org or click on the PMA logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage. There's an opportunity for a lifelong career, and it's in your hands.
Folks, it's been a fun one. Started the second quarter of action. Northview up 12-5. Carson Viss decided to go to work. Sailors on a 9-0 run as Northview had to reset, takes timeout. We're back in action here. Willis takes the ball up the court. Sailors still in that 2-3 zone. Willis to Schwartz. Willis back to Schwartz. Schwartz goes back to Willis. Willis trying to call out a play, looking for a big man at that line. Plume's going to take away that passing lane. Ryans back to Schwartz. Jake Johnson to Willis. Nice defense by South Christian. The zone is causing some problems on this possession. Nice take by Willis as he dishes it off to Izzy Hutubi for the slam. Great way to attack the zone from Northview. Fackler takes for South Christian, tries to hit Brinks down low, intercepted by Ryans. Ryans now on the move. Crossover dribble, spin move, guarded by Fackler. Dishes it out to a Willis for three-point. That one's long, no good. Tough rebound by Ty Brinks. He gathers himself and now lets it to Carson Viss. Carson Viss immediately doubled at the logo to Kemper. Kemper trying to go to work on that right wing. Nice pass cross court to Plune. Plune tries to dish off to Brinks, who loses control. Unfortunate giveaway for South Christian as Ryans now on the move to Willis. Good job by the Sailors, though, to get back. Brady Schwartz, guarded by his future teammate, Carson Viss, two Western Michigan Broncos going at it tonight. Pump fake. Up down the lane, up the middle. That one's no good. Man, Brady Schwartz getting looks. The ball's just not falling through the hoop. Coach is going to tell him to keep going, keep attacking the rim. To Kemper, to Fackler, who set up a nice backdoor pass. Nolan Fackler for the two. Nice set as the Wildcats pressure Carson Viss at the midcourt line. Sailors break down that set. Fackler gets an easy two. Johnson, cross-court pass to Ryans. Ryans deep three is no good. Back the iron. Rebounded by Viss. Viss now on the moves. Look for Brinks down the middle. Nice pass. Nice finish for Ty Brinks. That was a great pass by Carson Viss. Great court vision from free throw line to free throw line. Ryans on the attack. Nice take from the left wing down the middle. Cam Ryans for two. So now Carson Viss moving just as quickly. Fackler for three, short on the rim. A handful of Wildcats in on the rebound. Cam Ryans comes up with it. Ryans now crossover from right to left down the middle. Fouls called. Looks like they're calling a charge on that. Not a very definitive call. But it is looks like it's a Sailors ball either way. 18-16, just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter of action. Carson Viss checks out of the game. Burgess in for him. He's going to take the point guard duties. So he gets a screen from Fackler, pivots on that left wing, looks down low for Kemper. Kemper gets pushed out, but now he's starting to back down, guarded by Ryans. That one's going to be a charge. From here, folks, that looked like a charge the whole way. Threw up that arm bar, and Cam Ryans was in great position. So nice defensive set, nice answer for Cam Ryans as Kemper was looking to attack. 2 fouls for the Wildcats. Going to be the first foul for the Sailors in the second quarter of action. Again, that extended 2-3, almost a 3-2. And Taylor Johnson with a nice defensive call here. Van Pruijn, baseline. Throws it out to the top of the key to Ryans. Ryan says, hey, guys, let's take a break. Let's take a breather. Let's reset. Let's get in position. Let's get in the right game plan and play. As Schwartz now, top of the key, deep 3. That one's back of the iron. That looked good from here, but that was just a bit long. Long rebound by Burgess. He looks to attack. Ball screen by Kemper. Kemper's going to get an open look. Top of the key, front of the iron, no good. Again, neither team really can buy a bucket from behind the arc. Ryans with another rebound tonight, and that 3 is good. Just as I say that, Cam Ryan says, hey, look at this. I'll bury this 3. 19-18, minute 40 to go in the second quarter of action in this fantastic OK Gold matchup. Backdoor pass from Kemper to Fackler, goes up and gets blocked. It's going to stay with the Sailors, but nice defensive help by Izzy Hutubi and company. Fackler out of the game, Viss in for him for South Christian. Viss now with 12 points. Burgess on the inbound, looking for Kemper. Deep behind the arc. Nice defense by Jack Van Pruijn. Van Pruijn's got a hand on Kemper, who dumps it off to Caleb Kershell. Kershell in the game gives it back to Kemper. Kemper tries to find Skroenborg, but he gets a little out of control, and they're going to call a charge. That's a second charge that Cam Ryans has got. He's been a force on the defensive side. And that's 2 fouls now on Davis Kemper, which is pivotal for the Sailor star big man. 19-18 is your score. 1:16 to go in the second quarter of action. Minutes go. Ryans on the dribble from that left wing. Stutters in the air. Nice take. Cam Ryans in for 2. Ryans has 16 points in this first quarter of action, so he's been carrying the Wildcats. 47 seconds to go. Here comes the double. Intercepted by Van Pruijn. Pruijn out to Ryans. Easy layup on the fast break for Cam Ryans. The kid's got 18 points already, and it's not even halftime. Fish trying to gather himself. Gets the ball. Double comes. He breaks through it. Step back 3. Good look for Viss. On the right side of the rim is no good. Rebounded by Tyrus Thomas, who outlets it to Brady Schwartz now. It's been the Cam Ryan show all night. Junior has 18 points. Guarded by Moderman. Calling off any screen. Wants to go 1v1 with 7 seconds to go. Moderman with the foul. Looks like that was designed the whole way. Sailors have some fouls to give. Caleb Ploon in for Gershell. Fackler in for Viss. I think they're probably going to look for some fouls here. You don't want to draw any fouls for Carson. He already has 1. Inbound pass to Schwartz. Schwartz going to work on Fackler. Step back. Long 2 is good. And what a way to end this game, or end this quarter of action. I think that was a 2. Let me make sure my scoreboard's right here. 25, that's right, yeah. Long 2, they're going to call that. 25-18. Well, what a first half of action that was between the number 4 Northview Wildcats and the number 9 South Christian Sailors. We'll take a breath here. Hope you all do as well. We got a great halftime show coming up here, brought to you by River Ridge Dentistries. Back after this on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
River Ridge Dentistry, Dr. Jeff Helmus and Dr. Alexandra Marin take the time to build relationships with patients and their families. From professional teeth whitening to restored dental implants, the River Ridge team works tirelessly every day to earn your trust with unparalleled customer service that always puts you, the patient, first. Contact them at riverridgedentistry.net. Since 2009, Burgess Surveying has been helping Michigan grow by providing accurate land surveys. Regardless of your project size, you can be confident that we'll complete your land survey with precision. Attention to detail, responsiveness, and communication are foundational to our process because these are the qualities that our clients appreciate most. That's Burgess Surveying. For over a century, Choice One Bank has been committed to serving the financial needs of West Michigan. Choice One is a team of bankers, investors, lenders, and consultants who work tirelessly to support their neighbors. Whether you're an individual, a family, a farmer, or a local business, Choice One helps you reach your goals. That's Choice One Bank. Let Kent Butcher's Supply help you with all your food handling needs. Kent Butcher Supply Co. has been serving the meat industry for over 60 years. From spices to knives to large equipment, we've got what you need. Shop Kent Butchers today, your local resource for all your butcher supplies. Since 1984, Burgess Concrete Construction has been excelling at commercial and industrial concrete projects. They offer services in concrete construction, polished concrete, concrete pumping, helical piers, and much more. They are building West Michigan, constructing careers, and developing a future for the next generation. Hulst Heating and Cooling specializes in commercial and residential home heating and cooling. Family-owned and conducting themselves with the highest integrity. That's Hulst Heating and Cooling. For over 40 years, Stirk Cleaning's goal has been to exceed customer expectations. From residential to commercial and air duct cleaning, Stirk has you covered. When you choose Stirk Cleaning Center, you can rest assured that you are a top priority. Their services are designed to provide you with better living and working spaces. Mention this ad and receive a 15% discount on carpet cleaning services over $150 through February.
Alrighty, folks, welcome into the River Ridge Dentistry halftime show. It's been quite the game here at Northview High School as the Sailors are coming to town and visit the Wildcats of Northview for this battle for the first place position in the OK Gold Conference. It's lived up to really everything we expected to, other than the fact that this game was originally scheduled for 2 days ago, and snow days have caused delays and postponements. But here we are tonight. It's been a fun one. It's been the stars of the show, or the stars for each team have been the stars of the show for tonight. Cam Ryans with 18 points coming out swinging for the Wildcats. He's been the go-to. Actually scored his 1,000th point where they stopped the game and celebrated Cam Ryans for that. But he's been the force. He's been making it happen from behind the arc. He has 3 3-pointers, and then he's been a force down the lane too. Really is resetting the offense often times and getting ball screens up at the top of the key and going to work himself and just being a force down low. Actually ended up drawing 2 fouls on Davis Kempler, who had to sit with about 3 minutes to go in that first half. So that was a loss for the Sailors. Kemper, one guy they're looking to really get rolling. He has no points in this first half, but his other senior counterpart, Carson Viss, of course, the star for the Sailors, has been keeping them in this game. Actually helped the Sailors get off to a 9-0 run the start of that second quarter of action to go up 21-15. He's got Carson Viss has 12 points in this first half of action, but Northview answered, again, largely due to Cam Ryan's excellence. And that's where we find ourselves, 25-18. Quick message here from from the MHSAA and our partners here on Michigan Sports Radio and the
The number of registered officials continues to grow, and we check out how the MHSAA's website got started. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Each week during this segment, we direct you to check out our website, MHSAA.com, to stay up to date on everything high school sports in Michigan. But what's the origin of MHSAA.com? How did it get started? The initial version went live in 1996 on the AOL network, and don't you miss hearing that dial-up connection tone from that era. The first official version of MHSAA.com went live a year later in 1997. Originally, the website was a place for school administrators to find resources on sportsmanship and to schedule games. And about 400 people a day visited the site in its early stages. In 2011, a section of the website titled Second Half was launched. This added fan-focused editorial content like feature stories, game previews, finals recaps, photo galleries, and more. With the advent of the second half, the number of annual visitors grew to about 27 million. And just a couple of years ago, in 2022, the website underwent its latest change, merging the administrative content with that of the second half into one cohesive website, designed for easier navigation on mobile devices, and that's the website you see now. Annual traffic now hovers around 40 million views. You want to read more on the evolution of MHSAA.com? Then, you guessed it, check out the story at MHSAA.com. Each week this year, Jeff Kimmerly looks back at how the MHSAA has changed over its first 100 years. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. Frankenmuth senior Liam Little rolled a 300 game in a win over Essexville Garber, the second 300 game in Frankenmuth history. Belding's Allison Rockburn, she won over 1,000 career points in a win over Comstock Park. And to the Kingsford wrestling team, who won their own tournament, the Ray Mariucci Invite, for the first time since 1993.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skill certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We're on the basketball court today for You Make the Call. Players from Team A and Team B are running down the sideline, chasing after a loose ball. While trying to get around his opponent, player A's momentum takes him out of bounds for 2 or 3 steps. He then steps back in bounds and grabs the ball. Is this legal? Yes, it is legal, provided the player establishes position in bounds before touching the ball. A player may step out of bounds, but as long as they establish themselves in bounds before touching the ball, they can legally play the ball. If the player were to touch the ball while still out of bounds, however, the play would be whistled dead and possession would be awarded to the opposing team.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. In 2024, the number of registered MHSAA officials was up, and that's an increase in the number of officials for the 4th straight year. A handful of individual sports saw big increases, like baseball, basketball, football, soccer, and volleyball. To help recruit and retain officials, the MHSAA has provided membership in the National Association of Sports Officials. Membership gives officials expanded insurance coverages, access to professional services and development, and a subscription to an MHSAA-focused referee magazine. But there's still a need for more. Becoming an official is a great way to stay involved in sports, earn extra money, and stay in shape. If you're interested, go to MHSAA.com and click on Officials for more information. Without officials, it's just practice. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Alrighty, folks. Thanks for joining us on the River Ridge Dentistry halftime show. Great to have you back as we are getting ready to kick off this second half of action. Again, that first quarter brought to you by, or that halftime show brought to you by River Ridge Dentistry. Dr. Jeff Helmus and Dr. Alexandra Marion take the time to build relationships with patients and their families. From professional teeth whitening to restorative dental implants, the River Ridge team works tirelessly every day to earn your trust with unparalleled customer service that always puts you, the patient, first. Contact them at riverridgedentistry.net. All right, as we are underway for the third quarter, this third quarter of action is brought to you by Kent Butcher Supply. Kent Butcher Supply helps you with all of your food handling needs. Kent Butcher Supply Co. has been serving the meat industry for over 60 years. From spices to knives to large equipment, we've got what you need. Shop Kent Butchers today for your local resource for all butcher supplies. South Christian gets the ball to start the second half. It's Fackler on the right wing to Kemper. Kemper looks down low to Scrotenboer. Pass bounces around, intercepted by Schwartz. Schwartz on the move for the Wildcats. He takes it on his own. Just long, too. He's had a hard time finding a bucket today as well. As Fackler takes it up the court, and they're going to call a double dribble on Nolan Fackler. As Wildcats will get the ball right back. Anthony Willis, sophomore, been the leader, the point guard for this Northview team. When Ryans doesn't have the ball, it's in Willis's hands. He has to figure out how to attack this 2-3 zone. Ryans with the ball to Schwartz. Schwartz, guarded by Fackler, to Willis, to Ryans, to Willis. Willis top of the key, waves off the shot, gives it to Ryans, who drives down the middle. Nice take again, and that's where Cam Ryans has made his money today. Getting to the paint, being a force down low. Another two for Cam Ryans. This ball screen by Kempler. Finds Scrotenboer down low. Nice take. Ike Scrotenboer for two. They're going to call a foul. Northview bringing a double team every time Carson gets the ball, crosses the half-court line. This time Sailors were ready as Ike Scrotenboer comes from the other side of the court. Back door. Nice pass, nice set. Sends senior Scrotenboer to the line for the and one. First free throw is up, and it's short. No good. Rebounded by Hutibi. Dishes it out to Ryans. Ryans guarded by Paloon. Pulls up a quick three. That one bounces off the back of the iron again. No good. Rebounded by Fackler. Outlets DeVis on the right wing. 1-on-1 on Schwartz. Goes left hand down the middle. With his left hand, stays with it. Taylor Johnson looking for a foul. Isn't going to get it, but that's still two for Johnson. Warning there for... refs stopped the game. Reminded the Sailors don't touch the ball after a make. No harm, no foul. Just a warning. Northview crosses the half-court line. Willis, again, sophomore point guard, to Schwartz, guarded by Paloon. Back to Willis, back to Schwartz. Two-man game at the top of the key. Cross-court pass to Ryans. Back to Schwartz. Nice defense for the Sailors. Northview looking to get the ball to that free throw line, and they do. Tyrese Thomas is there, but gives it right back out to Schwartz, to Willis, to Ryans. Back to Willis. Willis drives down the lane. Nice pass as Tyrese Thomas was waiting for that. That's exactly how you draw it up to attack this zone. This pump fakes the three, looks for Kempler, back to Viss. Viss pump fake, drives on the baseline again with his left hand. Nice finish by Carson Viss. Keeping the Sailors within 5 as we're just under 5:30 to go in this third quarter of action. Willis now to Thomas. Thomas at the baseline, dribbles into a trap, a cross-court pass to Ryans. Ryans back to Willis, back to Ryans, and here we are again. Northview just patiently waiting to see where they can get an inlet pass to the paint. No one gets kicked by Thackler. dead ball. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. Sailors again showing that 2-3 zone. Northview just patiently waiting, trying to find the opening. Got no shot clock here at the high school level, so no harm. No rush. Willis, top of the key by the logo, to Schwartz. Thomas comes up from the opposite block to that free throw line, pivots around, guard by Scrotenbohr, takes it with his left hand, pump fake, that one's long. Nice rebound by Ike Scrotenbohr. Good defensive set there. Good play design. Northview got what they wanted, but couldn't finish. This to Kemper, to Ploon, down to Scrotenbohr. On the block, dishes out to Ploon, baseline three, back to the iron, no good. Rebound by Schwartz, but poked away by this. He actually poked it out of bounds. So if anything, that did stop the attack, the fast break attack. Again, Ploon just needs to see a few of these go in. Kid can shoot. Extended defense, now to Willis. Willis on that left wing to Ryans. Ryan drives his right hand at the free throw line. Contact in the air, no foul call. Picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz drives on the lane, and this time we hear a whistle. And that's going to be Davis Kemper's third foul, which is just not what the Sailors want, not what Taylor Johnson and Crow want. He's been a guy they need to, just really hasn't been able to get going. Foul troubles early, caused some problems, and now he's going to the bench with 3. J.J. Moderman will come into the game for him. At the line, Brady Schwartz, senior, no baskets in the first half. Went to the line one time, missed both free throws, and that first free throw is going to be no good again. Check that. Brady Schwartz did have a basket in the first half of action, and he gets a free throw there. 30-24 is your score with just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter of action. Carson Viss attacks the trap, gives it to Fackler. Fackler looks down low, cross-court pass to Ploon. Ploon for 3, it's up. Long again, long rebound by Moderman, though. Gathers himself. Goes across the court pass. Three-pointer is no good by this. Long rebound by Ike Scrotenbohr, working hard down low. Gets rewarded for 2. Northview with the ball. Willis drives down the lane. Nice pass. Attacking the zone. Finds an open. Izzy Hutubi for 2. Nice play for the big man as Carson Viss moves quickly down the court. Gets double teamed. Takes it down the lane on his own. He gets fouled and 1. Carson Viss will go to the line. Try to bring this one within a 1-possession game. Carson Viss now with 18. It's been a Carson Viss, Cam Ryan show tonight. 20 for Ryans, 18 for Viss, who's at the line. I see a few scouts here. It's Cornerstone guys. I'm sure there's some Western folks here watching their future prospects. There is some talent in this building, folks. Those of you who are unable to join us, we're glad that you have joined us on the airwaves. Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone, as Carson Viss hits that and 1 free throw to bring this game within 3 points. And as Northview gets the ball back with just over 3 minutes to go, gives it down to, gets trapped in the corners, Willis. Willis back up to the top of the key to Ryans. Ryans on that right baseline, pump fake, cross-court pass to Schwartz, who pump fakes and drives baseline, attacks the paint, heads up, and he sees it in. 2 points for Brady Schwartz. Taylor Johnson likes the run the Sailors are on, but needs to take a break. And that's what we're going to do as well. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
Do you have a distressed home you'd like to sell? Did you inherit a home you'd like to move on from with ease? Are you a tired landlord and it's just time? For Real buys and sells as-is homes with a mission to create real estate upside for everyone. We're fast, fair, for real. Call or visit For Real today for your free 15-minute consultation. 616-816-2028.
Welcome back, folks. 34-29 is your score here in this matchup between South Christian and Northview. Sailors with the ball. Fackler to Ploon. Ploon, top of the key, looks for Viss at that right elbow. Gives it back to Fackler on that right wing, who does find Viss, who's going to work now on that right baseline. He's guarded by Schwartz. Pumps one. Now he's going to back down. Tries to dish it off to a cutting Caleb Chrishell. Pass is high, tough to control, out of bounds. That one's going to go to Northview. 34-29 is your score. This third quarter of action brought to you by Kent Butcher's Supply. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ryans to Willis. Willis for the three. No good. Long rebounded by Hitubi. Goes back up with it. That one's long. Pulled down by Carson Viss. Carson Viss now on the run. Picked up by Schwartz at the three-point line. Gets right in the middle of the paint. Nice touch as that one just sits on the rim and just sits there. That shot had such soft touch that it just sat on the back of the rim. Possession arrow going to Northview. A very unfortunate sequence of events for South Christian. Folks, I've watched a lot of basketball. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where you see it where it gets stuck, it gets pinched, but now where it just sits. That is the softness in the shot from Carson Viss. So anyways, 1:36 to go in this third quarter. Northview with the ball. Willis fighting the pressure by Fackler. Fackler guarding Willis back up to that logo. Sailors in that man-to-man this time. Different set as Ryans gets the ball on that right block. Spin move down the middle. Nice take by Cam Ryans, who goes up and gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Cam Ryans has been an absolute force in this game, and Sailors, unfortunately, have not really had an answer as he goes to the line for the and one. First free throw's up. It's good. Northview extending the lead to 8. Viss takes up the court, gets doubled, has a wide open Ploon down low, dishes off to Skroenborg. That one goes off the backboard. That's a goaltending call, so really great set, patient set for South Christian as Viss got the double that he's seen all game. He finds an open Skroenborg for 2. Six-point game with just under a minute to go, 53 seconds and ticking on this clock. 4 fouls for each, 2 timeouts for each team. As Ryans takes a baseline, Hitubi for the easy dunk. Nice play by Cam Ryans. Izzy Hitubi for 2, just waiting for the open pass, and he found it. As Carson Viss takes on the double team, crosses through it, takes it all by himself down the middle. Nice take, Carson Viss. This time, instead of waiting for someone to get open, he found the opening as he split the double team right up down midcourt line. 33-39. South Christian down 6. 12 seconds to go. Cam Ryans now is going to operate. He gives it to Willis. Gets fouled. Driving towards the hoop. Looked like that was a foul on Fackler. Taylor Johnson sending in a wave of Sailors. sure anticipating foul calls here. Austin Burgess, Ty Brinks coming in for Ike Skrotenboer. Inbound to Tooby. Tooby finds Schwartz for 3 on that right side. It's good. He buries it. Brady Schwartz for a 3. 42-33. Northview up on South Christian for an exciting finish to that quarter of action. We'll be right back after this here on Michigan Sports.
Cello's Restaurante is where great food and sports come together. There's something for everyone, from a variety of handcrafted pizzas along with classic Italian dishes. With over 50-plus TVs in each location, you won't miss any action of the big game. Plus, they deliver. To check out their menu or order online, go to ucellos.com. Check us out to see why we're the #1 sports lounge in the area.
And we are back for this fourth quarter of action. 33 is your score. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Hulse Heating and Cooling. Hulse Heating and Cooling specializes in commercial and residential home heating and cooling. Family owned and conducting themselves the highest integrity. That's Hulse Heating and Cooling. Tonight's broadcast is also brought to you by Burgess Surveying. Since 2009, Burgess Surveying has been helping Michigan grow by providing accurate land surveys. Regardless of your project size, you can be confident that we'll complete your land survey with precision. Attention to detail, responsiveness, and communication are foundational to our process because these are the qualities that our clients appreciate most. That's Burgess Surveying. All righty, we have 1 quarter left here to give us a full, clear, concise first-place leader in the OK Gold. Double team comes on Viss. Viss breaks through it again as he drives down the middle. That ball rims out. See, attack the paint. And how about that for a sequence of events, folks? A couple refs in the way, so couldn't quite see it, but what I saw was Carson Viss taking it on his own. Rebound is no good, picked up by a Wildcat. Viss does not give up, though. Sticks with it, gets the steal, and gets fouled. So now we're going to find ourselves Carson Viss at the line. First free throw is good. Carson Viss now with 22. Make that 23. Keeping the Sailors within 7. Sailors now showing pressure. Jack Johnson and Anthony Willis taking on the attack. This time Cam Ryan comes out, gives it back to Willis. Back to Cam Ryans. Ryans looks for Schwartz at that right elbow. Takes it down the lane. Picked away. Stolen by Carson Viss. Carson Viss now on the run. 2-on-1. Doesn't like his numbers. Going to reset. Gets poked out from behind, though. That was Izzy Atubi. Picks it away. Probably was a good pick, too, because I think Carson Viss had a bit of an open lane. But it's going to stay with Sailors. 7:18 to go in this fourth quarter of action. Inbound pass from that baseline to Viss. Viss pumps up one time, goes up again and gets fouled. And it has been a Carson Viss show the last couple minutes of this game as he brings the Sailors within 5. Carson Viss now with 25 points in this game. He has come on, and he's been the go-to for the South Christian this entire game. Especially now, though, in the last couple minutes. Free throw is good. Oh. Sailors down 4, 7:05 to go in this game. Sailors again showing that 2-3 zone. Willis now the right wing guarded by Plume. Out to Ryans. Northview just patiently waiting until they can get an opening. Now Ryans drives from that left wing, takes it on his own, gets bumped in the air. Foul call. Cam Ryans is going to go to the line. And I think really what we've seen with Northview is they're looking to attack this 2-3 zone. It's either find somebody at the free throw line and see if you can get a back door, or let Cam Ryans get a ball screen maybe at the top of the key. Go one-on-one down the lane. Let him go to work. And it has worked. as Cam Ryans does have 23 points. Missed the first free throw, though. Second free throw is up. It's good. Lead extended to 5. With 6:36 to go, double comes on Carson. Gives it to Kemper. Kemper to Plume. Plume pulls it right away. It's good! 3-point. Kayla Plume finally seeing that one go through the hoop, and Sailors within 2. With 6:22 to go in this game. Now Ryan's on the move. He takes it down the lane. Up and under. Whoop-de-loop-de-doo. In for 2. Now this looks to answer. He goes up, gets blocked by Brady Schwartz. Nice defense there by Schwartz. Ryan's on the attack. Back to Schwartz. Northview's going to reset. Cam Ryans takes it down the middle off the backboard. It's good. Man, he has been tough. Cam Ryans now with 28 points. Backdoor to Fackler. Fackler to Skroenborg. Up. Contested by 2 Wildcat defenders. Just short. Cam Ryans pulls down the rebound. Sailors had a lead in the second quarter. Haven't seen that lead since. Brought it within 2 there. Cam Ryans takes it down the lane again from that top of the key. No good. Fielded by Carson Viss now. Now Carson Viss wants to operate, calling for a screen. Instead, he finds himself on that right wing. Three-pointer's good! Carson Viss putting on a show. 29 points for the senior. Bringing the Sailors within 3. Quick 30-second timeout by Northview. We'll be right back after this on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
The pulse of our community flows through all of us. Your blood donation keeps it strong. Schedule your donation at versity.org or call 866-MI-BLOOD. Together, we are a beacon of hope.
.5:13 to go in this fourth quarter of action. Number 4, Northview Wildcats up 3 on South Christian. The number 9 Sailors coming into Northview High School for this fantastic OK Gold matchup. Thought it was a 30-second timeout, and I guess it's a full minute, so both teams heading back to their benches. But hey, folks, for over 40 years, Stirk Cleaning's goal has been to exceed customer expectations. From residential to commercial and air duct cleaning, Stirk has you covered. When you choose Stirk Cleaning Center, you can rest assured that you are a top priority. Their services are designed to provide you with a better living and working spaces. Mention this ad and receive a 15% discount on carpet cleaning services over $150 through February. Again, tonight's broadcast also brought to you by River Ridge Dentistry. Dr. Jeff Helmus and Dr. Alexandra Marion take the time to build relationships with patients and their families. From professional teeth whitening to restorative dental implants, the River Ridge team works tirelessly every day to earn your trust and unparalleled customer service that always puts you, the patient, first. Contact them at riverridgedentistry.com. All right, teams are on the floor now for that, felt like an extended timeout. Sailors down 3, 47-43, 5:11 to go in this game, in this fourth quarter of action. Northview with the ball. Anthony Willis guarded by Fackler. Man-to-man, this time Sailors are in. Schwartz, the right wing. Back to Ryans. Ryans back to Schwartz, who finds Johnson. Johnson gives back to Ryans. Gives it to Willis on that left wing, close to that baseline. He dribbles it back up. Back to Ryan. Top of the key. Gives back to Willis. Now Willis top of the key to Ryan. To Ryans, to Willis, to Schwartz. Sailors now back in that zone. Ryans attacks, drives down the lane, loses control in the air. That one's going to go to South Christian. Sailors, nice defensive set, patiently waiting. kept their hands straight up in the air, and Anthony Willis lost that ball going up. Carson Viss now with the ball. Viss 29 points, gives it to Kemper. Kemper for three is short, long rebound, wrangled in by Jake Johnson. Outlets it to Cam Ryans, who's guarded by Ploon. Top of the key, stutter step, drives on the right side with the right hand. Gets stuck down low, dishes it back out to Willis. Nice defense for South Christian. As Cam Ryans has been attacking all day. He's had success. Cam Ryans with 28 points. As him and Carson Viss have gone at it. Now Johnson gives it to Schwartz on the left wing, guarded by Kemper. 3:46 to go in this game. Sailors down 3. Schwartz guarded by Kemper. Stutter steps, crossovers. Tries to take it and attack down the middle. Nice defense. Back out to Ryans now. Ryans steps up in that 3. That one is just long. Rebounded by Kemper. Nice board by Davis Kemper, who outlets to Fackler, who gives it to Viss. Viss now on that right side. Step back 3 for Carson Viss. It's up, is good! We're tied up here, folks. Carson Viss for 3. Ties up this game. 32 points for the star, Carson Viss. 3:10 to go in this game, and it has been everything we've expected it to be and more. Now Northview setting up against that 2-3 zone. Finds Schwartz open for 3. Buries it. What an answer by Brady Schwartz. 3-pointer. That's 8 points for him. Is now Carson Viss. 3-pointer of his own. It's up. It's good. And, folks, we got a shootout here. Carson Viss. Taylor Johnson screaming at the visiting fans, hey, let's get on your feet. Let's get going. 2:30 to go in this game. We're knotted up at 50. Sailors patiently in that zone again. To Willis. To Ryans. Back to Willis. To Schwartz. And patiently, methodically waiting. Looking for Johnson at the free throw line. Back up to Willis. Willis drives on the paint. Stolen on the pass by Viss now. Viss on the move. Guarded by Willis. Step back 3. That's up. Falls over. Looking for a foul call. No good. Are they calling a flopping? They called a flopping. I'm trying to figure out, I've never seen this at high school level, but a flopping call. Carson Viss goes up for 3. Falls. The ref did not like what he saw. Now South Christian's arguing if that should be a jump ball, and if that is the case, trying to get a call here. We'll make sure the mic is on. So 50, not up at 52-02. Just going to stay with Northview. All right, folks, had to work itself out there. I think they were asking for a jump ball, at which point the possession arrow goes to Northview. So the Wildcats get the ball. Just under 2 minutes to go, 1:54 to go in this game. 50-50. Sailors tied this up. Now Schwartz down low in the paint. Nice help side by the Sailors. To Willis, back to Schwartz. Schwartz down to Johnson at that baseline. Cross-court pass to Ryans. Ryans back to Willis. Gives it to Johnson down low. Johnson tries to dip it off to Tooby. No good. Picked off by Fackler. Nice defense by South Christian. Johnson kind of got stuck in no man's land in the paint. Now Viss takes it, guarded by Schwartz. A lot of pressure behind the back. Crossover down the lane. Takes it. Falls over, no foul call. Northview with the ball again. Nice play by Fackler, who rips it away from Cam Ryans. Across the half-court line. Foul called on Cam Ryans. That'll be his 3rd. But great back and forth, great defense. Both coaches asking for a foul call. Sailors get it. Nice defensive play by Nolan Fackler. Going to take a full. South Christian going to take a full timeout. Folks, 1:07 to go in this game, and it's been, as I mentioned before, everything and more. This game was supposed to be played 2 days ago, and instead, thanks to some snow days, we're here tonight. Sailors have to travel down to Wayland, so they got to go the opposite direction tomorrow night. Those rare back-to-back nights. They go to Wayland, and I believe that Northview has I believe it's a tournament or something on Saturday at Aquinas, according to their website. That's what I saw, and then they have Grand Rapids Union after that. So this has been a showdown. I think much of the area has been expecting and waiting for. And again, it's lived up to that as we are knotted up at 50 apiece here in this fourth quarter of action. Hey, let Kent Butcher Supply help you with all your food handling needs. Kent Butcher Supply Co. has been serving the meat industry for over 60 years. From spices to knives to large equipment, we've got what you need. Shop Kent Butchers today, your local resource for all your butcher supplies. Both teams taking the floor again. We have a minute left to go. South Christian with the ball. Possession arrow going to Northview. Wildcats have 3 fouls. Sailors have 1. Really no one's in foul trouble. Ryans and Kemper both have 3. Not an issue as Viss has the ball in control. Has an open Fackler down low. Easy 2 for Nolan Fackler. And the double came up on Viss, and that left a wide open man down low, and Nolan Fackler goes up for the easy 2. Sailors take the first lead since the second quarter of action. Now the Wildcats can't really waste a ton of time, and they don't need to because Cam Ryan steps up into a three-pointer at the top of the key to take back the lead here with 35.7 seconds to go in this game. What an answer, folks. What an answer. Sailors have been in that 2-3 extended, sometimes not, zone all night long. And then it has really set up an offense for Northview that is really methodical. Just patiently waits. But when you're down 2, can't afford to wait. And who else but Cam Ryans answers the bell with a deep three-pointer from the top of the key to put the Wildcats up 1. Cam Ryans, 34 points in this game. Brady Schwartz, the next leading scorer for Northview. And on the opposite side, performance has been equally as impressive as Carson Viss has 35. The next highest leading scorer is Ike Skroenboer with 6. So it has been a Cam Ryans, Carson Viss show tonight. Which, you know what? Maybe that's what people expected. Maybe not, but it has been everything we want it to be here. So clock reset now to 39 seconds. Refs had about 2 seconds on the clock as Carson Viss fields it from the opposite free throw line. And he takes up the court, guarded by Schwartz, drives down the lane, attacks the lane, goes up, contact, no foul call. Nice rebound by Schwartz, and the Wildcats have numbers as they can find it. Jake Johnson on the other end, unguarded and unmanned. 17 seconds to go, Sailors down 3. Carson Viss now looking for the step back 3, goes up top of the key, buries it! Tie ball game. The whistle's blown. Refs are looking for something. I thought that was a three-pointer, and I think it is. 55-55, Carson Viss. 38 points for the senior. Ties it up with 7.2 seconds to go in this game. My goodness. Carson Viss, this possession before that, tried to go on his own down the middle, looking for contact. No call was made. Northview then was able to get out in front with no Sailors on defense. Jake Johnson got the easy 2. And put the Wildcats up by 3. Now Carson Viss needed to answer, and he did just that. We are tied up at 55 with 8 seconds to go. 8 seconds. Northview will get the ball on the opposite baseline. Sailors extending their defense all the way to that. Inbound by Willis. Going to look for Ryans, who's guarded by Fackler. Fackler making it difficult. Ryans now on the move. They're going to call a foul. Ref's going to say that's on the ground. Both coaches arguing for their side. Looked like that was a foul call the entire way. 3 fouls for Northview. 2 for South Christian now with that Nolan Fackler foul. That's 3 on Fackler. I think that's going to be the game plan this entire way, as Sailors have fouls to give, and they don't want to give up an easy basket. Now inbound to Schwartz. Schwartz goes up for 2 and hits it, and that's going to do it. They might put maybe a half a second on the clock, but I think that might be it. Inbound pass goes to Brady Schwartz, who goes to work on that baseline and gets the 2-point basket. And no indication, refs head to the locker room, so no indication that there's going to be any time left on the clock. And how about that for a finish? Brady Schwartz with the inbound with just a couple seconds left to give the Northview Wildcats a 2-point victory. My goodness, what a ball game. 57-55 is your final here tonight. And it was everything we thought it would be. Carson Viss 38, Cam Ryans 34. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this on the Burgess Surveying post-game show here on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sailor Zone.
Looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
$57-55 is your final score for an unbelievably great basketball game as the Northview Wildcats claim victory tonight in this top OK Gold matchup. Sailors coming into town looking to extend their winning streak to 8, unable to do that tonight. But it was quite the performance by all of the stars tonight. South Christian's Carson Viss finishes the game with 38 points. Let me say that again for everybody back home. 38 points for the seniors. He kept the Sailors really in this game, kept them close, gave them the lead, and kept this one as close as it was supposed to be. On the opposite side, though, Cam Ryans finishes the game with 34 of his own. His first three-pointer of the game was his 1,000th point. And now they're actually out here celebrating that as there are some balloons on the court, which is pretty cool, pretty special as Cam Ryans does some amazing things here. Finishes the game with 34 points, was huge all throughout the night. He was the go-to really up until the end of the game. And then his counterpart, Brady Schwartz, finished the game with 10 points and the game winner as well. Next highest leading scorer for the Northview Wildcats was Izzy Hatubi. He had finished with 12 as well. Jake Johnson finished with 2. And Anthony Willis finished with 2 of his own as well. So it was a great game. It was a game where South Christian had a game plan. It was to rebound and get back on defense so they could set up that zone. And it worked a lot of the game. Sometimes you just got to tip the cap to those star players who make magic happen, make amazing things happen. And that's what happened with Cam Ryans tonight. So Sailors came out in 2-3 zones, and Northview on the other side, give credit to David Chana, head coach for the Wildcats. He had the guys ready. He said, hey, boys, let's wait patiently. Let's wait to see something opens up. And the best way to attack a 2-3 zone like that is get the ball in the middle. And that's what they did, either through driving down the paint or through finding somebody at the free throw line who can turn around and find either a back door or find an open three. Stuff I know they've been working on all week long. So Sailors have a quick turnaround as they got to flip around and go over to, they're down to Wayland for an OK Gold matchup. Wayland Wildcats are 2-2 in conference play, so they're looking for a much-needed conference win. Sailors now 4-1 as Northview goes to 6-0 in OK Gold with a clear lead. Of course, these two teams play again in February, so that'll be an excellent rematch down on the other side of town. All right, folks, player of the game. This one is about as easy as it gets. Cam Ryans has been the star of the show all night long, and he is your player of the game. Of course, celebrating here his 1,000th point. So folks sticking around for the celebration, as they should. The kid deserves it. And it's been a great one here. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. I know the weather's a bit nasty here in West Michigan, so many of you are tuning in from home, and we appreciate the listenership support. We appreciate our sponsors. We appreciate those that make this happen. Thanks to Todd Skrotenboer producing this on the back end, as well as the pregame show interview with him and insight and analysis from him on the Sobey Company pregame show. So great one here tonight. We look forward to the rematch in a couple weeks between these two teams. Till then, folks, stay warm. Thanks for joining us here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone. We'll see you all next time.